Hey guys, this is Leah at FlytrapStore. Matt did a video of his special cool plants, and I wanted to show you some of the plants that we grow for you guys. And I had some favorites I've been looking at lately. They look amazing, and it's the beginning of September, so they're going to be going dormant soon. First, I wanted to show you these Chronos. Can you believe this cultivar? God, I love it so much. Look at the color. Incredible. And of course, those traps get so big. Oh my gosh, I just love them. You see they're on the top level here, so they're getting all that good sunlight, so they're super healthy. And you see, for example, down here we have some plants that aren't getting that much sunlight. And they are healthy. They're green, but if you feel their foliage is going to be thinner and weaker, and in order to, really be hardy, you need that full sunlight. But, we ran out of space here, so those guys are doing okay for now as long as we watch them. Right underneath here we have some flaming lips. Love that one. Love when it gets really red and gets a line on the outside of its trap there. And then even the cilia get some color. And then over here we have Schuppensteel, which you gotta love all the scaling. I'm gonna show you some other Schuppensteels that are like scaled to death. They're so cool. But just to show you those. And then up here we've got some big mouths that I think look really pretty. They have such good color. And I love checking them out. I'm blocking them now so you can't see their colors. Let me try again. There you go. Oh, that's nice. Right behind them we have some vitiligo. Actually, the vitiligo is over here. And then over here we have one called Sunrise. See how pretty that is? We haven't actually released that one yet, but oh, I sure do like it. I bet you do too. So pretty. See all those fringy cilia? There's another one here. So neat. Look at that. Sunrise. Creeping Death over here looks really good too. I was going to show you that one. Here's Creeping Death. Looking really nice. Getting some color in their traps. Again, they're on the top shelf here, so they're getting such nice sunshine. You see this nice blue sky today. Good sunshine. Now, if they get incredible amounts of sunshine, they actually don't color up that well. But it's been a good mix this year, so they look great. Look behind here at these Draco. See that color there? They're big too. Nice color development on the traps. That looks awesome. Got a couple of those. And then we gotta move over here. We have some angel wings. I love that one. Look at this cool guy. Look at that one with his splayed open traps. Boop. Kind of looks like the monkey butt cultivar. And down here we have a few Wallies. Those recently got repotted, so they are recovering right now. Right here we have the big behemoths, which are just so nice and green. They have a neat kind of long neck, if you will, on them. Very cool. Okay, let me move over here. I got a little greenhouse here, but most of these are outside. I wanted to show you these maroon monsters. Look so cool in the sunshine. Look at that. Gotta love maroon monster. Come on now. Amazing. We've got some DCXLs up here. Also recently repotted. Matt actually fertilized these a tiny bit. Of course, we would never recommend fertilizing on your own, but he was doing an experiment and it made the rhizomes ginormous. So I have a feeling they're going to be really big next year. And then down below here, we have some archangels. You can see how, look at that. Look at the arched, quote, back on them. Really neat. And then we have the very few Kim Young eels right behind them there that we have. We actually have very few plants in general. We really are like a little boutique shop, and we take care of each one very well. Now look at those spiders. Those are spiders behind there. Not real spiders, of course. The fly trap called spider. Okay, now moving over here. We have some dentate traps looking awesome. Look at how green, upright, healthy, really thick tissue on them. Again, they're getting that nice sunlight. We've got a tray of typicals here. Look how good those look. Those look awesome. I repotted a lot of them last year, so they look really nice. And then these are DCXLs. Amazing plant as usual. I wanted to show you these because it's interesting how different they look depending on the time of year or their growth pattern. So these were more recently coming out of the greenhouse, and you see how they have some thicker foliage, that it's wider, whereas when it gets really hot and when they start grow out more, thins out and looks a little bit more like towering giant. But these guys look fantastic. I've been sending these on orders because they just look so good, and they have huge rhizomes, so they're actually much bigger than they look. Now right next to them, oh my gosh, this is delightful. Look at these moon monsters. This is the reason I wanted to do this video. Let me move these. Got a tree right over us. Look at these moon monsters, how good they look. I mean, they are just popping right now. I don't know what the deal is, why they're so excited right now. They are. And they're pretty big. You know, this is like young, large starter. And wow, look at this behind here. You have some big flaming lips. Look at those. Look at the color developing on them. So pretty. I'm gonna have to put that away later because I don't want to damage the traps when I put it away. So I'll just leave it here. Okay, so we're moving on to Jaws. Incredible. They look awesome. Such a sturdy, hardy plant. Really attractive. See how some of them have some color, and then some of them have like even more color. Really awesome plant. We have some big ones right now too. Look fantastic. And then right next to them, which you would think, oh, you know, a sawtooth plant is a sawtooth plant. No, it is not. Look at the difference between these two trays here. You can tell immediately, can't you? This is a new one we have called African Werewolf. It is so cool. Look at the serration on the teeth. It's way more significant than with Jaws, even though Jaws is awesome. But look at this. It's so serrated even that it sort of gets wavy. And then the size of the traps is banana. I mean, I wish I had something to show you to compare it to. There's my hand, but I mean, that's got to be like an inch trap, more than that. They grow these huge, huge traps and just nice color. You see some of them are getting some color on them. They also have a highly arched back on them once they get larger traps. I'm obsessed with these right now. They are by far my favorite plant. I walk by them like, you gotta be kidding me with this plant. It's just amazing. I love how wiggly, see that? The wiggliness of it, because it has so much serration on that cilia there on the saw teeth. Okay, right here we have some G16s. Look at this big mama. Oh my goodness. I wish, again, I had something for scale. That is big. That is definitely over an inch. Big guy. Here's another big guy. And then we've got a couple more. They're developing their color. Some of them more than others, obviously. It's variable, it really is. And next to them, we've got some low giants. Again, really nice, very deep red color that low giant gets. Really impressive. This one here is pretty neat. Big guy. Okay, let's move on here. We are going to go down here to Korean Melody Shark. Ha! Look at that. I love these guys. I recently repotted them, so they are recovering, but some of them are still big and look great. All right, now let us travel over here. We've got these trays all over the place, and we're just trying to find space for these guys. So over here, we have some trade-ins. Some people trade some stuff in. So we have some purple haze down here. Oh my gosh, that needs to be watered. Oh wow. I need to do that quick, fast, in a hurry. There's shipping steel. And then I'm gonna go over here past these pitcher plants. and show you this incredible Schuppensteel situation here. Okay, picking up at Schuppensteel again. Look at these beautiful guys. I just repotted them, but I have one down here that wasn't recently repotted, so you can get a better sense of how good they look. Look at that. That is a unique looking flytrap, isn't it? Look at that, it's mutated. Ha ha ha. So these are the Schuppensteels, and then I also wanted to show you right over here the Groons. Look at them in the sunshine. Look at how nice and green. All green. So pretty. I've been doing a lot of repotting. You can see the ones in the front here. Droopy, still recovering, but you got some perky guys in the back there looking really good. And then over here, oh my goodness, sawtooth. Look at how nice these look. I mean, I'm biased, but I really think all of our plants are so robust and hardy and look so good. So I guess I could say that about all of them, but I don't know. I'm drawn to sawtooth personally. I think they look fantastic. And you know that they're not like crazy popular, which is insane to me. I mean, look at them. Really nice color. I'm sorry I keep shading the fly traps. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's a great plant. Let's get close up on this guy. This is a great spot also. We've got them in the sunshine over here. And then underneath them here we have some cayenne. Got the really long, quote, neck on this guy. Very interesting, cool, unique plant. This is a newer one that we've been able to offer. And below them, we have some typicals, which look a lot like towering giants, don't they? I bet that they're descended or parents or something like that. They look great. Okay, we're gonna travel now up here because we have a few more. There's a banana plant. That was a gift from a neighbor. Really cool plant. That was a gift from the same neighbor. Nice neighbor, huh? Okay, so up here we have the last couple trays here. Alien. This is all we've got. That's it. That is because they sell out like hotcakes, if you will. Look at that. Just look at those traps. They really do look like the alien Sigourney Weaver battled. And then over here we have some flaming lips, which look great. Look at these. Look at these guys. Oh my gosh. They are really happy. This is a primo spot, and I'll tell you why. They get sunshine, you know, moderate in the beginning of the day when it's gentler sunshine. And then you see this tree right above them here. You know, when the sun's the hottest, right above them, they get this nice dappled light, which flytraps love dappled light. Because they still get the sunshine, but it kind of moves, you know, with the wind and the trees and such, and as the sun moves over the trees, and so it really balances it out for them. So yeah, these guys unsurprisingly look great. They got the spot. And then here we have a tray of bimbo, which I'm only recently able to offer because I had it down below, not getting much light, and therefore they just didn't look great. However, I put them out here, and initially they just fell apart. They sunburned and they looked horrible, but I knew that they'd pop back up again and look good. And look at now they're developing this, the really, you know, characteristic, incredible color. They're a neat one. They're sort of like a medium height, upright, perky little dudes. Well, they're not little, perky dudes, and really pretty color, which is probably why they're named bimbo, I guess, for like lipstick or something. I don't know. That's what I would guess. And then down here, oh, African werewolf. Dun, dun, dun. I really wish you could see him in person. It's you really just, I don't know if you can even get what I'm talking about, because in person, I don't know. They're rocking my flytrap world, I'll tell you what. And up here on top, we've got some towering giants, classic favorite, related to DCXL, longer, really big traps. They're looking really nice up here. Some of them need to be repotted, obviously. You see there's some carpet moss on some of them and it's choking them out. I definitely need to repot those guys. It's amazing what a good repot will do. Okay, now we're gonna move around here. You see up on that hill there, you see that metal? That's for the new greenhouse that we've been waiting a year to put up, over a year. Now, those pieces are all over the yard. Up here is the hoop house we put up in the winter temporarily just to keep the plants out of the freezing cold, because we are in Missouri now, you know. Southern Oregon wasn't too bad in terms of freezing, but woo, it freezes for sure here. And over here we have my very unglamorous workstation. It's just spray bottles, and there's my LFS, and here's my peat, and I got some watering stations, got some stuff to repot here, plant stakes, all of the very unglamorous stuff, the cups, the press and seal. Boring, right? Okay, now moving on, I want to show you where the new greenhouse is going to be, and you might be interested in that because Matt wants people to come. These guys need to be repotted, all of them. I'm a little behind. I'm just kind of stuffed in there. Look at this charua, you guys. Oh my gosh. So cool. I just kind of swooped over them in that last video, which is going to be paired with this video, but these are neat. I don't know if you can see the little hairs in there reflecting in the light. Yeah. There's 4 different types of these little guys, these little pitcher plants, and they are really neat. Over here we have a couple deep red gorilla. We have very few of these guys. You see this guy is really doing what he's supposed to, getting deep red. And let's move on here. We have one little greenhouse. Okay, there's some more metal pieces for the greenhouse. And then over here, you see that area? It's underneath those big trees. I'll walk toward it, even though I might get chiggers, which is new to me. They did not have those in Oregon. They're evil. Okay, you see those lines in the ground? That long square there? That's gonna be the greenhouse.